Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Now as you can see here, there was new balance changes and there are 7 things that are affected by this. Now I went ahead and made a deck with these 7 things and a mirror, but I don't have the log, so I put the zap instead of it and I played the battle. This was ridiculousness. Okay, so you can see the deck right here. It's Golem and Giant, which are 2 tanks. It just doesn't work like this. The Ice Golem, the Elixir Collector, the Skeleton Army, the Poison, the Mirror. The Mirror because there was 7 things and this is the 8th thing. And the Zap instead of the Log because it's a spell and it's 2 Elixir. My opponent had 2 legendaries, level 4 and 3 epics, level 8 rares, except for the Ice Golem of course. Let's get right into this battle. Now I actually tried playing seriously in this battle, trying to win, although I knew going into this battle that I was going to lose. But conveniently enough, I actually won this battle. As I start by putting this elixir pump and he puts the lava hound in the miner, I put the new 3 elixir skeleton army to stop it. Now this deck has 2 tanks, which is just not convenient at all. So I just tried to make 2 separate kinds of pushes, but weirdly enough this push right here actually gets the tower, which I didn't expect. Knowing that he has a lava hound up on my tower, I try to save my poison spell for it, but I hit 10 elixir, so I put my golem right here and then poison the lava pups to get rid of them. Now my support troop or my support card here is the skeleton army. I can't really support with anything else except for maybe the spells, so I put the skeleton army right behind the golem and he puts a wizard to get rid of them, and then he puts his skeleton army that I'm going to zap most of, at least the ones that were still alive, and I mirror my zap on the 2 towers and the wizard to get a couple of extra hits by this golemites. Now it's a mistake putting this ice golem right here. I thought that he was going to put the miner so the miner gets distracted by it, but he put it right in front of my tower. No, this guy is actually a level 10 just like me, so there's no advantage for me. He actually has higher level cards, and I got very weird cards that don't actually form a good deck, but maybe I'm proven wrong. As I start by putting my golem at the back, I put my giant behind it, as I'm gonna do right now, and then the craziest idea just popped in my head. I put a golem and 2 giants. I was like, screw it, I'm doing it. And then I go on to poison that wizard and that baby dragon. He puts his skeleton army right inside of all of this, so it dies. And look at the damage dealt to his tower. I zap these lava pups just to make sure I'm safe and put these 2 elixir collectors in front of my tower to secure it. I gave up on that right tower because I knew he was going to get it and just defended with everything that tower. And by doing this, weirdly enough, I won a battle with this deck. So my opinion on this balance update, I think it's actually better. The poison spell and the giant were just an overpowered combo. It decreased the health of the giant a little bit, and the poison no longer slows troops down, so it's just damage over time. As we go into the skeleton army, it's 16 skeletons, but it's only 3 elixir now. I think that's a little bit better. But compared to the old skeleton army, when you put it down, you feel that it's not as much skeletons. The golem and the ice golem, they received the very light buff. It doesn't really make that much of a change, but when you kill either one of them, the death damage hits air troops now. The log actually received a little bit of a buff and it needs more. I think the log is really underrated and people don't use it as much. Going on to the elixir collector, this is a weird one. Previously the elixir collector used to give us 7 elixir after paying 5 elixir to put it down. Now it actually costs 6 elixir and gives us 8 elixir in return, with a little bit more lifetime. If you take the ratios between 5 and 7 and 6 and 8, this is actually a little bit of a nerf, but I think it acts as a balancing factor in the elixir pump. Now this is it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Leave a comment telling me how ridiculous this battle and this deck is. Subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you guys next time.